let me tell you something. You women from the 60s really messed up my life goals. You didn't want to stay at home and clean the house, take care of the kids, have dinner ready for your husbands when they got home from work. That is all I want to do. But no, you thought everyone wanted to be independent. I don't. I don't want to be independent. So now here I am, going to school, because I'm ready to go to college and get them a job and education. Women.
Not gonna lie to you, I've had no sleep. And I'm working till 10 tonight. Hello, yes, I can show you where this is. Aisle 22. Why don't you look at what it says on the fucking board instead of asking me what aisle butter is in?
Bro, people who get to work 2 and 3 minutes before your shift and like rush in, how do you do it? Because I gotta lay right here in this position, just like this, for like 15 minutes. Listen to my music, get my vibrations up, and get ready to be fake.
Show of hands, who is pissed off that had to come into work right after 4th of July? Me.
So my employer wants me to do my job, and I don't want to do my job. So yeah, some really great points on both sides.
Let's talk about stress and anxiety in the workplace. There was a season in my career where I was actually on Xanax and my mother made me get off because she said it was addicting. I then switched to anxiety medicine called clonazepam. I've had a heart palpitation. I have actually skipped a period due to stress. Sorry guys. There have been times when I gained a bunch of weight due to stress. I was eating a lot more sugar and drinking a lot more wine due to stress. I was snapping at my spouse because I was frustrated and angry about some of the things that were going on at work. I was walking around just angry and mad at the world due to stress. I had emotions and feelings of jealousy and envy because other people around me were being blessed and I was in an environment that was stressful. I have felt forgotten by God due to stress, and I made a decision that that's not going to be the life that I want to live.
Whoever fought for women to get jobs, why? Why did we do that? I am so tired. I want to just put my feet up. Oh my God.
For the women who celebrated being strong and independent, and now after doing the same thing for the 1000th time, being a girl boss career lady isn't fun anymore.
Police, get what you fucking deserve!
The best thing about the girl boss career woman empowerment movement is to see the modern women get tired of having the sole responsibility to pay the bills. They thought they would be CEO by now, only to hope to get a pension in 20 years. They thought they would be CEO by now, only to hope to get a pension in 20 years. They thought they'd live out a rom-com fantasy where the career lady meets the man of her dreams at work, only to have the feminists who convinced them to work to ruin that too with the Me Too movement.
I cannot stand how the news has been dogging Gen Z and calling them lazy for not wanting to work a 9-to-5 for the rest of their lives. Let me put it in perspective for everybody who's a little confused here, okay? I work 5 days out of the week, 40 hours a week, okay? I do not make enough to live on my own. I would not make enough to pay rent, water, electric, and eat. All by myself. I would not be capable of doing that. 20 years ago when you were getting started, you could live on your own. 20 years ago when you first started, you were able to do everything that I am now struggling to do. Let me add another perspective here. You've been working for 20 years. You have 20 years of working experience behind your belt. You have 20 years of experience in a career that has allowed you to gain raises, to get more money, to profit you in an economy that you created. You can sit here and you can call Gen Z lazy all you want, but I've been working my tail end off just to barely make it by. And respectfully, I don't want to do that for the rest of my life. I don't want to work my tail end off, wasting all of my life working just to barely be able to pay my bills. And that is what you created, not Gen Z. We're just here getting started. You've been doing it for the last 20 years. You tell me how it got ruined. We can sit here and we can call Gen Z lazy all you want, but you let the economy turn into what it did. You let it all run to hell. And now it's Gen Z's fault because we don't want to work to fix your mistakes.
She's right. Boomers who allowed feminism to take hold of our society are blaming Gen Z, which is their grandkids, for being lazy for the bad economy. But she swallowed the strong and independent lie when she could have gotten married at the age of 18 and let her husband work. No one told her that was a viable option, although her bitchy attitude isn't going to help her find a great man. There are less jobs to go around during a depression, so she should start learning how to cook, clean, and, dare I say, learn how to be a real woman. The top commenter, who is a modern woman, said, "Millennial here, I don't blame Gen Z. I don't want to work 9 to 5 either. It's awful. Who wants to live their whole life at work?" Psst, there's a shortcut in life for women. It's called becoming a traditional homemaker so you don't have to work for the rest of your life. But then, modern women would actually keep their legs closed till marriage and be nice for once. Another young modern woman comments, "As a Gen Z who works 40 hours a week and can live on my own, it's still a struggle. I can pay my bills and feed my dog, but I go without meals often." Most men do the same. They can't form relationships outside of working. They have to be on top of skipping meals and working overtime, develop better skills, or learn complex information that helps them make money. Besides, these are the jobs teenagers should do. But you strong, independent women had to go out on your own and not only take these jobs from kids, but also demand a higher minimum wage, which reduced the jobs even more and make it harder for high schoolers to work. Do you get the feminist grift? Get more people to work, which will increase the supply of workers, thus lowering the wage of jobs, and increase the amount of people paying taxes. The rest of the posts are single young women complaining on how they're wasting their life away working. Strange you rarely see males doing that, except for ones who were raised by single moms and/or feminists. There are men who dig ditches almost every day of their life so their family can have food on the table. Back in the 1920s, male immigrants from Europe came to America and worked brutal factory jobs so their kids and wife could have a better life. They worked back when there were no safe working conditions, no laws for overtime pay, no unemployment if they got sick, no hourly minimum wage. They did it with a smile on their face. Maybe these hear me roar Swifties should be thankful someone is giving them a job over a man who can work twice as hard and won't complain.
Right, look, I've said it before and I'll say it again. If you work a 9 to 5, there's an extremely high chance that you are living exclusively for the weekends. Honestly, that's what I do, and I've come to realize it's really fucking lame. So, I've come across a list on the internet called 80 enjoyable activities to do after work, and I'm making it my mission to go through each one of these 80 activities. The activities are divided into 4 different buckets, one being social, one being skills and knowledge, one being mental and physical well-being, and one being productivity. Last night I took some time to write out each of these activities on little pieces of paper, and then I took those pieces of paper and put them into 4 separate jars, one for each bucket of activities. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, some of these activities are really terrifying for me. For example, go for a swim. I don't know how to swim. Or go camping. I'm a city girl and I don't know how I'm gonna pull that off in the middle of the week. There's also some easy stuff in there like meditate, go to the movies, hang out with friends, whatever. Point being, we've got these 4 jars, each with 20 different little activities in them. Each week I'm going to pull an activity from 2 or 3 of the jars and see what it tells me to do. I'm a little bit nervous, but I'm also a lot excited because this is definitely gonna spice up that, 9 to 5, Groundhog Day type of vibe we got going on.
The cope is strong with this one. Who wants to do lame activities after work to pretend you're living it up? Feminists will do anything not to give up that single life until they use up all of their 20s. Men work for the future. Women work for the present. By the time she figures out that it's better to be a homemaker, she'll be too used up because men will not be the retirement plan for post-wall thoughts. This isn't 10 years ago. Men in the West have seen men by the millions get robbed by anti-family courts. One commenter asked, "Did it really say cook a meal, as in make dinner?" And the woman in the video responded, "One of them is watch TV, done and done." She literally avoided a wife or girlfriend activity and just did the gluttony one. It's like these modern women are allergic to being real women. In her TikTok video description, she wrote, "Will I be exhausted? We'll see. Will my life be more interesting? Almost certainly." This is another reason why career women age like dogs or hit the wall hard. They're not built to work or take the stress like men can. It's why most stay-at-home moms or wives look better and are youthful, because they're not stressing about the bills or some BS work report. Once the kids pass 5 years of age, they're not needy as much as babies, and the mom at home can relax more.
I'll be damned if I listen to facts about the mouth of a man with an unwashed ass.
Although her post is about not taking orders from anyone except for her boss, because she wrote in the video description, I don't work for you, Jim." This is the mindset for most modern women. They don't want to be quote-unquote be told what to do by a husband, so they'll liberate themselves to working a job for the rest of their life. Are the modern women's bosses going to take care of them when they're sick, love them, protect them in the middle of the night when the door gets broken in? Also, if a man treated his wife like many bosses treat their workers, women would call it outright abuse. Especially if the boss is a gay man or another woman. Then women can't claim sexual harassment and extort the company for money. Also, the corporation will always look to replace women like her if they can save money with someone more productive. While at home, their husbands will be looking to make life easier for the both of them, but they don't want to support a husband who will work 3 jobs if he had to just put food on the table. Feminists want the title of a single, independent woman without the responsibility. One of the top comments is a career woman. I just want to reply with, "No, heart." And the woman in the video responded, "This sounds like a great opportunity, but no. Thank you so much. XOXOXO. So, despite Jim not being her boss and her making a TikTok during work hours, she has to listen to Jim. And this is why corporations hate hiring women, because they're hard to deal with. Jim didn't have the title of a boss, and right away she disrespected him. What if Jim was on his way to replace her boss? And believe me, Jim doesn't want to manage an entitled thought without the job title or raise to do so. It's just extra work for him, as he'll be judged if this lazy thought gets the job done in a timely fashion or not. She's like most modern women, chose to be a career woman, so she's going to get bossed around for the rest of her life.
You just reached the I hate my fucking job side of TikTok. And I want to tell you that so many people feel like that. It is ridiculous. There are so many people that hate working at their job. They hate working 9 to 5, yet society tells them that they have to do that and that they have to continue to do that for the rest of their lives, the next 60 plus years. And doesn't that just sound so effing depressing? Not everybody wants to work 9 to 5 for the rest of their lives. Does anybody in your circle, has anybody you know told you that there is another way, that you could be doing something else instead of working a 9 to 5 to earn an income? Or is everybody just always spewing out the same thing? Go to school, go to university, get a 9 to 5, work hard, and you'll have a good life. That's generally what everyone talks about. That's generally what we've been taught, but it isn't true anymore. And a lot of people, yes, they love their jobs, and that's great. I'm glad that there's people out there that love their jobs, because if nobody worked their 9 to 5, then society would crumble. But we do have another option. Like, you can make money online, you can find opportunities to escape the 9 to 5 rat race. You just have to recognize them when they're in front of you. And I did about 5 months ago. I realized, holy shit, like, I'm gonna message this person talking about the same type of thing, making money online through like automated, trading bots and, affiliate marketing and day trading. Like, there's a whole universe, a whole interweb fucking shit going on that you can be making money with. A lot of people just don't know about it. No one talks about it, or they say it's all a scam. And I'm not saying there isn't scams out there. I've been scammed before. I know there's scams. But if you can't book a Zoom call and have like a one-on-one conversation with someone to see that they're a real person, then don't be buying shit off them. Don't be sending them money. Like, I sit down with people and I have a Zoom call, like a 30-minute Zoom call, and I talk about how I make money online and how they can start doing it too. Like, if you don't see me, then it's not real. Like, fucking block that person. There is just so many opportunities out there, and people just scroll on by having no idea that they could literally be changing their lives like this time next year, or just like at the end of this year. They could be in a completely different situation, quitting their 9 to 5, working for themselves, having financial freedom. Like, all those things are possible. It's up to you to change your mindset and realize that this is something you can do. Just start.
Or instead of selling get-rich-quick courses, she could be a stay-at-home mom, but she's probably one tattoo and nose ring too late from that. Day trading and investing is hard. That's why hedge fund managers who are able to beat the S&P 500, which averages an 8% return, are considered rock stars. And in the market of courses teaching people how to day trade, pretty sure people would rather buy a course from a seasoned pro, maybe someone who has actually made real money from it, than someone who quit their day job 5 months prior. Modern women will do everything except to revert back to what has worked for thousands of years, across every successful culture on every continent except for Antarctica.
What age did you wake up and realize that you no longer wanted to be a strong
She pretty much talks about like coming to the realization that she no longer wants to be a strong, independent Black woman. I will have to say that it's just now hitting me. I just turned 33, and I will say, I think it's this year that it's really hit me that I do not want the title of a strong, independent Black woman, okay? I am a single divorced mom. I have been divorced now for 4 years, going on 5 years. So I have been doing this whole thing by myself, literally doing everything, right? For me and my daughter for the past 5 years. And I will say that although I am very happy with my life, I pray for a soft life, a life where the financial weight and the financial burden doesn't fall on me. Actually, I don't want a financial burden in our household, period, but I really do not want to carry the weight in that capacity at all. I want to be able to live a life of leisure, a soft life, a slow life. Like, I am so tired. And although I do feel like I carry it well, like, yes, you probably can't even tell that I'm tired because I do feel like I carry it well. That's not a good thing in itself. Like, it shouldn't be a badge of honor for me having to go through all these different struggles to be, great, right? Like, I look forward to the day where I marry someone that kind of relieves me of the stress of like day-to-day life. And to be honest, I feel softer. I feel more feminine whenever I'm able to rest a lot more. And right now, I'm not able to do so as much because, again, I'm doing this by myself. I am a single mom. But I know, and God knows, there will come a day, there will come a day where I can really, truly tap into my soft girl era, where I do not have to be this strong woman that's always carrying every single thing, like that I can rest, where I can trust somebody to lead.
She could have had that if she didn't divorce her husband or let Ray Ray and Pookie bust a nut in her at a block party. The strong, independent Black woman theme has destroyed Black America. It was the feminist guinea pig, and now the rest of America and the West is slowly dealing with the consequences of single moms. Damn, top comment doesn't spare her feelings. You have a child. What bachelor is going to take you and your daughter in? Be for real, lol. Today, with the MGTOW movement, only straight up simps would take her. A single mom replied, "A bachelor took me and 2 kids in, so there's that. He's also a high earner. I haven't paid a bill since 2015. What an idiot that guy is. Maybe if she baby trapped him." Another woman responded, "A man who loves her." A man did love her, but she moved on, and now she is yearning for the quiet life for leisure. A woman commented, "I am 29. I am here now. I want the soft life and I want it now." Now that she's about to hit the wall, she wants a retirement plan from the anti-family court, lol. Notice she said now in all caps like she's demanding it? Not even a please. Another chick commented, "It hit me a long time ago, but I've never come across a man to take the weight off me. I really want a soft life." This is the future of most single moms. They're not attractive enough to get a man's attention. A dad responded, but guess the reaction he got. "Single dad here with a teen daughter full time. I'd like a soft life too."
When I was younger, I was like, I'm going to be an independent woman. I would never marry for money. I'm going to pay for everything I own. And now I'm like, if a man walked up to me and was like, you don't have to work for the rest of your life. We just have to fuck. Pretty good deal.
Someone finally gets it, but she looks like a raging feminist with her purple hair and nose ring. So that fucking is going to be with a grandpa who needs Viagra. Us men tried to warn her that the career path for women is a dead end, but women like her didn't listen. They'd only claim men were scared of strong and independent women. They claimed slaving away for a company was breaking the glass ceiling, while being a stay-at-home wife was slavery. Men tried to warn her that sleeping with Chad and Tyrone wouldn't lead to anything, but she wanted that hot girl summer and claimed my body, my choice. Let's read some of the comments. The top comment, not surprisingly, is from a modern woman. "Same, but I'm scared of being stuck in a toxic/abusive relationship. That's womanese for, I don't want to be held to the standards of a stay-at-home girlfriend or wife. I just want to live rent-free and still have a girls' nights out or be on vacation mode most of my life. Dream on, because nothing is for free." Another commenter said, "Honestly, as long as he's not old, sounds like a dream. It's called Marry Your High School Sweetheart, but he was lame in her eyes back then. She wanted to go to college to experience being banged out at a frat party." Another chick claimed, "I did my charity work. I'm dating for money now." Charity work as in hook up for free? And now she's going to be a prostitute? Dude comments, "Same sis, but I'm a man." Lots of laughs. Feminist comments, "Make them pay your pink tax, sis." The Indian feminist in the video responded, "Best comment." How hilarious. Corporations were able to change women more for the same product because it was colored pink, and feminists still paid extra after they complained. What a great laugh. It's always fun to see these modern women being held accountable for their decisions. Just remember, gents, they may have the first laugh, but they won't get the last laugh. MGTOW and Passport Bro on. As always, I wish you tremendous success. Now it's your turn. What do you think? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Remember that if you leave the best comment, you'll get $5. Thank you so much for watching. If you found value in this video, hit the like and subscribe buttons, ring the notification bell so you don't miss out on future uploads, drop a comment, and share it. See you in the next video. Till next time.